Saturday, the Experts program kicks off here on Power Talk Radio, and that means our tech expert, Luis Alvarez, joining us right now as we talk, not turkey, but because that's later on, but we're going to be talking technology. Luis, welcome back.
Thank you, Mark. How are you today?
Doing pretty good. So Black Friday coming up, and that is the first big, official shopping day of the Christmas holiday shopping season. And like we like to do every year is talk about some of our favorite Black Friday deals. And on CNET, their expert deal hunters have been very busy looking at a lot of the tech prizes that are going to be out there. What's caught your eye, Luis, that people might be interested in this year?
Well, as always, it seems like Black Friday, that whole weekend is a really good time to stock up on inexpensive stocking stuffers that are technology related. So things like Amazon is going to be really discounting their Fire Sticks. So you can pick up a Fire Stick or even a Chromecast Google TV device for $20 to $25. There are really good deals on Amazon's Echo if you want to upgrade your Alexa to something that's a little bit more modern and more capable. You'll be able to pick something up for under $30 from Amazon. And of course, if you are looking for TVs, it's a great time to go out and upgrade your existing LCD to one of the new 4K screens that are out there. Some of them are as low as $199. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I notice if you want to spend a little more money, an LG 65-inch C2 Series OLED TV is at $1,600, and it's a $900 savings. So normally it's around $2,500. Now, what is a C2 OLED TV?
An OLED TV is it's a 4K screen. So, if you're using a 4K broadcast, either from your cable provider or more likely from your streaming service, you're going to see very, very crisp picture with high definition colors that are just incredible. So if you're into getting the best picture you can possibly get, then an OLED screen is the way to go. And it's better than the traditional LCD screens and some of the other screens that are out there. And right now, it's a great deal if you're looking for an upgrade on your TV right in your home.
And I noticed you were talking about Amazon Fire Sticks. Those are similar to Roku devices, correct? Just their own brand. Is there much of a difference between, say, Roku and Amazon Fire Sticks and some of the others?
So if you have Amazon Prime, you subscribe to that, then you're probably going to be better off using a Fire Stick because there's so many things included with your Prime subscription on that you don't have to pay extra for. If you're not an Amazon Prime user, then Roku and the Fire Stick are probably going to be pretty equivalent. They all carry the same streaming services that you can download and install on your device. And you plug that into your TV. It lets you be completely off cable. For a lot of people, that's something that they make a New Year's resolution. This is the year I cut the cord and get rid of cable, and streaming services is a way to go when you do that.
I noticed that there's a ninth generation Apple iPad that's on sale at $250, which is about an $80 savings.
If you are looking for upgrading your iPad or even your iPhone, this is the time to do that because there are going to be deals not just with the traditional e-commerce places like Amazon and Best Buy, but even the cellular services companies like AT&T and Verizon and T-Mobile. They're going to be out there offering up a lot of really good deals. So now's the time to do that upgrade if you've been waiting for it.
And the PlayStation 5 is on sale. This is the slim model plus Marvel's Spider-Man 2, and that's $500, which is a $70 savings.
Yeah, and if you are looking for gaming systems, whether it's that one or even looking at something like Xbox or a gaming PC, great time to shop for those. If you're looking for an upgrade to your sound system, the Fire TV Soundbar is something that you might want to take a look at to upgrade your speakers. It's at $100, so really, really good deal if you want to upgrade your sound system on your TV.
How about this one? Windows 11 Pro model, $23, and it would regularly be $200, so it's a big savings to go to Windows 11. Is that worth making the change from 10?
Yeah, if you're still on Windows 10 or, heaven forbid, Windows 7, it's a great time to upgrade to Windows 11 Pro, which is unlike the Home Edition. It carries a lot of additional features, and if you're using it for work, it's probably the best deal you're going to find on Windows right now.
If somebody has Windows 7, do they need to go to 10 first and then go to 11, or can they go directly to 11?
You can go directly to 11 as long as the hardware that you're using is compatible. So if you want to check that out, Google Windows 11 compatibility test. There's a little software application that you can download from Microsoft that will test your hardware and say, yep, this PC is, or this laptop is ready for Windows 11.
One other thing I note that's on here, which is kind of a weird thing, but if you want to get a Taco Cat goat cheese pizza, they're on sale $8, save $2.
Yeah, well, it takes all
people,
kinds, right?
People order pizza by mail. Usually pizza's like a instant gratification type of thing that you want it right now. You don't want to wait a couple days for it to arrive.
Yeah, I'd recommend you just go get a pizza if you, don't wait for Black Friday for your pizza.
Now, there are some health and fitness deals that we're going to find this year. Peloton bikes. There's a big 30% off on a Peloton bike for $1,100. You'll save almost $500 on that.
Yeah, I know. I'm jealous. I paid way more than that for my Peloton years ago, but the deals on Peloton bikes, on rowing machines, Nordic Track has a sale on their treadmill. So it's a great time if you haven't got one of these, exercise machines and you're really looking forward to getting one. Now's the time to do it.
By the way, we had mentioned that one great TV deal. There are many TV deals that you'll find on Friday. And we talked about OLED, but I noticed that there is also a Samsung 50-inch QLED 4K smart TV. What is a QLED as opposed to OLED?
It's a different kind of LED. So it uses it's more like their interpretation of OLED. Not much of a difference. Just, instead of an O, it's a Q. Okay. But it does have, from a technological standpoint, there are some differences. But from a viewing standpoint, you're not going to see the difference. And
then there's also a ULED TV for sale from Hisense. It's a 75-inch U8 series ULED. Boy, it's a big TV. That's $1,290, $1,300, and you'd save nearly $700 on that. So that's another one that's like a third off.
I got a 65-inch TV, and that is big enough. I don't need a 75-inch TV. I don't know where to put that thing.
On the wall, of course, right? Another wall.
Exactly.
Hey, speaking of upgrading computers, they've got some really good deals on MacBooks and Chromebooks and HP Pavillions. A friend of mine's got an older desktop computer, and we were hooking it up to their new fiber gateway. They went with the AT&T fiber service. That's where you get 500 up and 500 down. Mm-hmm. And so we hooked it up, and the computer picked up the Wi-Fi signal. But the Wi-Fi speed was like DSL, like around 30 megabits per second. And so for a moment, I thought, well, maybe there's a problem with the gateway or problem with your service. So then we got his iPhone, and we put his iPhone on the Wi-Fi, and the speeds were like up over 500, even 600 megs up and down. So I said, okay, your internet's fine. It's obviously something in your computer. Is there a card that he can change out in the computer, or would it?
Yeah, so you can actually buy a Wi-Fi. Most of the new Wi-Fis are Wi-Fi 6. So that's the super high speed that you can get. But most older systems use Wi-Fi, what we now call Wi-Fi 4 or 5. They're older. The speeds were not as robust, but you can get a USB Wi-Fi network card. So this is something you plug into a USB port on either your laptop or your desktop. And essentially you're adding a second network card, but it's super inexpensive. They're usually under $30, but they're Wi-Fi 6, so you get to take advantage of that higher speed.
Okay, so it automatically takes the place of the card that's in there.
Yep, exactly. So as soon as you install it, it will ask you, do you want to disable your existing one, or do you want to keep it up? But just if you disable the old one, then that becomes your primary network card.
Mm-hmm. And then what about the Ethernet port on the computer? If he plugs in an Ethernet, like a Cat6 cable to it, will he get his really fast speed, or does he need to upgrade that as well?
It depends. Most laptops have been around for the last, I'd say, 5 or 6 years. All have gigabit Ethernet ports, so that up to a gigabit of speed, which is plenty. If it's older than that, it might be limited to 100 megabits, but I doubt it. Those laptops were obsoleted a long time ago.
Well, some great advice from Luis Alvarez, CEO of the Alvarez Technology Group, our tech expert, getting us all set up for Black Friday. Online, you'll find them at alvareztg.com, and of course on the X platform, it's at AlvarezTG. Luis, the toll-free number for the I-Team.
Give us a call at 866-78-I-Team. That's 866-784-8326.